because my other mic is being bad. I don't know. It's starting to die slowly. Could you use a screen share as well?
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay. Open up the tracker as well. You guys have a race room open?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would recommend doing Uncle first. I don't know what you normally do in open.
I usually start Sanctuary and check Lost Woods and go Kakariko. You like Uncle first?
Yeah, it's just maximizes our chances of both getting bombs and maybe getting something else good for Kakariko, like a bottle or flute before heading over there.
Okay, so you do Uncle, you do the castle, and then do you Death Warp and continue, or no?
We do Uncle and that chest, and then we'll probably save and quit because unless we get like a weapon.
Okay, because you won't be able to beat the enemies in the castle, right? Okay, so you just save and quit, and then you go Kakariko, like you just do what I do?
Yeah. Especially now with the save and quit delay gone. Makes it definitely makes that strat even better than it has been lately.
And just checking, you can see my screen okay on Discord?
Yes. Can you try moving? Yeah, it looks good.
Cool.
So even if we get bombs on like the 3-pull, I think we still go.
What is the tree pull in when you go to Uncle? 'Cause I never do that.
It's the tree right before you go into Uncle. There's like a big tree there. It doesn't work during the rain state, but after the rain state it works. It's that big one.
It's this one? Okay, so do you kill a guard on the way to this?
Yeah, you pick up the sign on the way up to Hyro Castle, and then you can throw it on one of the blue guards walking down here on this very...
Okay, so there's a sign. You'll tell me to grab it. Okay.
Just don't grab it from underneath, because then you're going to read it. So you have
grab
to
it from the side. Okay. Alright, so probably I'm going to run from Link's house up here, go to Uncle, and unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to save and quit after I get the 2 chests here. And then just do my usual route in Lost Woods? Or do I... Okay.
So we do triple before we go in, and then we go to Uncle first, and then we go to the chest, pick up the magic, and kill one of the guards in case there's a good triple, because then we can do another triple on the way into the forest. And yeah, then we'll use 7 quit from there. We want to do Uncle first because it's less backtracking than going to the other chest.
I see.
And I think we skip checking
Lumberjack?
yeah, until we get the boots.
Okay.
It's usually the right call.
So I walk all the way to Fortune Teller and then go up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you can go up before Fortune Teller. You can go diagonal right before that. Like after you pass the water, you just walk diagonally up there.
Oh. Point that out to me. I've never done that.
Okay.
I usually just check Lumberjack.
There is some cases where it's worth, but most of the times it's gonna be majority of times it's gonna be worth waiting until you get the boots.
Okay.
But if you do start at Sank instead of doing Uncle, it's definitely more worth going up there because then you get like the triple and the bush crab on the way. The Shy Guy is pretty good spraying.
Yeah, I'm a fan. And my friend Tommy's in here. Nice.
Say again?
My friend Tommy is watching my stream. That's all.
Oh, nice. This is on restream, yeah?
I think so. Yeah, I should let my chat know that a restream is happening.
What's your record in the Swiss so far?
I'm 1 and 2. It's not great.
I mean, that's pretty average, right? Most people are gonna be 1 and 2 or 2 and 2 at this point.
Yeah. Hoping to bring it up to 2 and 2 after this one.
Let's do it. All we can do is do our best and hope that it's enough.
I've been learning a lot. That's all I can really ask for from this tourney.
Yeah, that's the most important part so far.
True.
Sure.
But also winning.
That's always a good bonus.
Winning's fun.
It's nice that we're that like everyone gets to a bracket at least after this.
Yeah, that'll be cool. If I'm in a new bracket, then I just have a higher chance to win. So
like
it's fine.
Because otherwise Swiss can be brutal.
Yeah. Swiss plus bracket is great.
Well, Swiss plus everyone going to bracket is nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like getting early losses in Swiss is pretty unforgiving.
Yeah. All right. Looks like this is happening in a second here. Get ready with my hotkeys. The Discord stream still looks good?
Yep, everything looks good from my side.
Okay. Going to Link's house. It's going to be hard to remember.
1, go. Link's house. Okay, nice.
Got bombs.
You don't have to worry about bombs. Don't.
Where's the sign?
Here, right here. Just dodge this guard. No, you don't want to.
Oh, not that one. Shit.
You want to use on the blue guard. You can pick up some bushes here and kill one of the guards.
Oh my god.
You can skip it.
Yeah, they're just killing me.
We can get the triple in the forest.
And triple's less important now because I have bombs anyway.
We get 1 triple for free on the in the forest, so it's fine.
Okay.
Just pick up one of the pots here and throw on the one of these green guards. Oh, they're kind of running away though. But we want to pick up the magic here no matter what.
Nice, save and quit.
Nice full magic. And now we just go to tank. Nice. We can actually do a backup escape here.
Okay.
So whatever is in backup escape we'll get before our CAC, which our opponent might not get if they start in tank.
Do I quit here?
Yeah, and go back to sec again. And this is a pretty free check because like it's never really gonna be faster to do anyway. So
Right.
highly unlikely we get to skip that check anyways. You don't have to kill that guy.
Oh no. Oh yeah, because I already got 1 kill, and it's gonna reset.
Diagonally up here. And then you just go straight up here.
Gotcha, that's a little faster. So I do this tree pull right away?
Yeah. And then check the mushroom spot and then jump down. Magic everywhere. Oh, nice.
I will take 300 money. I will take flippers.
Okay, so let's go into CAC. Full clear that place.
Okay.
2 bombs is the ideal here. Yes.
I'm sure I'll get more.
Yeah, most likely we'll get more. But otherwise we can buy bombs before the chicken hut. As long as we can do both of this and the well.
We have efficient routing, yeah. Merle. Money.
Okay, so that's actually kind of like not seeing bombs and blinds out there. In case our opponent went Sanctuary and then straight down to.
What are you saying? Sorry.
It's kind of good that there wasn't any bombs and blinds out, because if our opponent went Sank and then straight down to CAC.
Oh yeah, compared to them, we might be slightly ahead.
Yeah, if they went for like the blind.
But they might have done well first.
Yeah, that's quite likely if they didn't have any bombs. Okay, so
no bombs there either. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the scary part of going into CAC with no bombs at all. Kind of like the nightmare scenario. You need to like double back.
Oh yeah, so I have to go buy bombs now?
Yeah. So going back to Chicken Hut from the shop is pretty free compared to the other two.
True.
Pretty empty CAC so far now. So I'm after this we do race game, and I think we do South Shore. I would recommend doing South Shore. Oh nice, now I can check out. I would recommend doing South Shore like Minimoldorm Cave into Ice Road Cave and then Sora. Well, like all the flipper stuff, and then head over to Dam into Agila.
Okay. So don't start Dam like I usually do.
Yeah, I would say it depends on what gear we have, but with this particular setup, we already have everything we need for Sora and all that, so we can do like the right side for free first here.
Okay.
And just maximize our chances of maybe having something nice, some extra stuff heading over to Agina.
Okay.
Most of the times, I would recommend not doing this blind, but CAC was so empty that in those cases, I think that's the only case you want to do this blind. It was so empty that I think it's probably worth it this time around.
It was worth it.
So when we get to Ice Road Cave, we actually want to save and quit and then do the flipper stuff from Link's house slightly faster.
Oh, really?
Especially now with the saving quit delay gone.
That surprises me, but okay. So I'm doing Minimoldorm, Ice Rod.
Yeah, it's faster because we're going to Hobo first.
I see.
If we were just going straight to Sora, it would not be faster. Hookshot is gonna be nice in here. I'll have to use the bombs to kill these. Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Nice movement in that cave. Hookshotting to that one chest.
It's probably more optimal stuff, but...
Say again?
It's probably a more optimal way to use the hookshot there, but I don't know it.
No, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Just hookshotting to that and skipping hookshotting to the lamp is pretty good. Because hookshotting to the lamp it's already so close that it's not really worth it.
Gotcha. Oh my god.
So
save and quit after this.
Unless we get boots, then set up a water wall.
Okay.
And now go from Link's house and then jump down from like the fortune teller / shop area.
Probably don't need hearts.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
Yeah, it's a good thing to like think about every time you save and quit. It's like, am I gonna need hearts?
I'm not quite sure where this journey is gonna take me here though. So I'm going to Hobo.
We're going Hobo and then up to Sora, and we're saving quitting from Sora. So
gotcha.
There are some crabs on the way, but I think that it's quite unlikely that we get multiple hits by them.
So there is nothing on the island. Do you have a separate tracker from the one I'm using?
Yes, just in case.
That's great. That's fantastic news. I am bad at using my tracker.
I'm using the same tracker.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I just forget to mark mine.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Okay.
You can empty your B and throw in the bottle if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I'll never remember to do that.
Nice blood there. Dream, that's okay. We already have half magic, but it's for free, so can't complain.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'm a beggar kind of guy.
Well, then I kind of wish we could be choosers. You want to be walking on the grass here.
Oh.
Because you're walking faster that way. We're saving quit after this. And then do damage like you know.
Okay.
After that, we have some interesting choices to make. We can do a map check here. So our options after this is sequence break up the mountain to get a bunch of stuff, or do frontal escape where only one chest is in logic, or go over to Sahashala / Eastern, which most likely is.
Can't believe I messed that up. Oh well.
That's fine. It happens. It's still like it's worth going for. If you miss it, it's just like you do it like normally.
True.
So you didn't really lose anything.
Can I go back in without? Yeah, well, it's bombs anyway.
Yes, as long as you're on the same screen. Fine. So our progression is most likely going to be Sahashala / Eastern. However, it could be that it's only a lamp, in which case our progression is most likely on the mountain.
So I would probably do mountain here, but what do you think?
Mountain seems fine, especially since Hera is a pendant as well. We're not gonna be too sad that we don't get to do Hera. The only scary part is if we're missing like a hammer or something like that, and have to double back to Hera the long way around later. But I think that's a risk we can take. So yeah, let's go on. That seems fine.
Okay. I still haven't checked off my Kakariko checks. It's hard to get to that.
Yeah, I never use a map checker unless I do well, I do it in these like mentor races, but otherwise I only do it like in cross keys.
Yeah, I am not used to the game enough. Oh, I don't have a sword.
But you can use your boomerang. It's actually better than the hookshot because you stand still every time you use the hookshot, but you can keep moving when you're using boomerang. So it's just up here, upright. Should be in the screen transition here now. So diagonal down. It should be just right now. Should be fine. Yep, and then just down right now. Down left is what I meant.
That was dicey. Fraud.
Okay, nice.
Do I go right here or up?
You go up first, and then we can jump down and head over to the hookshot side after. Just in case of a hammer. That's the main reason to go up here first. Otherwise we would be sad.
True. Should I pick that up?
We can't. We don't have a mirror yet.
Oh, right.
But it's good knowledge.
Okay.
So just jump down as far right as possible.
Frig. Oh my god.
As soon as you get into the room upstairs here, you can drop 2 bombs and throw one of them. And the other bomb is gonna take care of 1 up to maybe 3 of the other ones.
Shoot. Messed that up.
Oh, it still worked out pretty fine. Mitts, and that's Darkwood access. So that means most likely a lamp or flute over in eastern area, maybe in escape. Actually, all of escape except for the dark room is in logic, because I forgot that we got the small key from the back of escape. But
I'm checking island and I'm doing spiral.
Then we can head into Dark Death Mountain right away.
Right, I have mitts. Took me a second to register that.
Can make sure to make a map check when we get into the Dark World as well here.
Okay.
Find out what our final information is. There's Kane. some map checking here. I have the info, so you can close if you want to.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, looks like you have it marked too. Good. That hookshot clip looked very clean.
Thank you. Hookshot cave now?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget to check the medallion for Tartrock as well before we saving quit.
Should I do that first or hookshot first?
You can do it. You can do it first. I normally do it first just so I don't forget it.
Okay. Ether.
So after this, save and quit, and I think we do Sahashla before we go into the Dark World. We can skip Eastern, but Sahashla is pretty worth, I think, because going into Dark World with no hammer and no mirror kinda sucks. And it's quite likely that we could maybe get a fluke for doing that. And it's just like triple sphere one items anyways, so it's kind of worth it.
So do I save and quit?
Mm-hmm. And then go Sashla, and most likely we'll save and quit from there and head into the Dark World. If the way to get up Death Mountain is in Eastern or Hyro Castle, I think we can skip that for a bit longer.
Okay. So I'm doing his hut, and then I'm doing a save and quit, probably?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm doing Thieves Down?
We'll take that portal, yeah. And since Skullwood is a pendant, I think it's fine to skip that for now. Okay, so head into Eastern.
Okay.
Push our lamp, so now we're back in Logic 2. Which is good. Most likely case was that it was going to be a lamp or a flute over here, but it could have been even like a hammer or something like that, and myths could have been like something we were supposed to get later. Just another reason why it's good to remember when you're out of sequence and not.
I am terrible at that. But yes, I see what you mean now, because you knew exactly what it was going to be.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I have to
Welcome.
Mute for a fair few seconds.
That was a treasure.
Yeah, it's just 20 rupees there, so there's 2 items left. Can hookshot on the side.
Yep, on the right.
This is like one of those cases where I feel like this game was just meant to be randomized.
Absolutely.
It's like, why would you even have a room like that where you can just hookshot over to it?
Oh, I forgot I had a sword.
Yeah, it's kind of nice that we got one. Sometimes in open it can take quite a while before you get your first sword.
It's another treasure.
Hopefully the big chest is an item, so we can skip vanilla big key chest.
True.
That seems about right.
Never lucky. I'm glad we got lamp. I don't feel too confident right now on my dark rooms. Gotta work on that.
Yeah, that's definitely something worth practicing for sure.
I had them in practice for a while, but like right now I'm iffy because I haven't played in a bit.
When I started playing this game, I was like, I can learn a couple of tricks, but I'm never learning any dark rooms.
Yeah, I gave up on that idea quick.
Yeah, then you get a couple of seats where you're like, oh, I'm in go mode, except I don't have the lamp. You're like, okay, maybe it is worth learning.
It's definitely worth. There's just not that many.
Yeah, the Meyer one is like what I felt was the really hard one.
I've done dark spooky now.
Never done that. I think most of the times it's probably not worth.
No, it's not. I just did it because I was like, I'm gonna prove that I can.
I saw a race like a week ago where Salga did dark spooky.
Nice.
And it was extremely fast. He did entire my dark rooms like 10 seconds slower than Eri did it. And Eri is crazy at this game. And Eri had lamp. So that was pretty wild.
I'm just getting arrows just in case I mess up really bad.
Okay, so we're saving quit from here. And we have to take the portal at Kakariko.
Okay.
I think skipping Hyrule Castle for now is fine.
Just checking off Uncle, which I did at the beginning of the game. And we're just cleaning out Dark Village and Deepstone?
Yeah, most likely. We can do all the Outcast Overworld stuff first, in case of a hammer. And if we don't get a hammer there, I think maybe we'll just do the first 4 in Freetown.
Okay, come back later and for the deeper...
Yeah, I think that's most of the times a good idea.
Your call to make.
It might depend a little bit on what the front is. If we get like 3 items in the front, we could maybe go to the back. But otherwise, I don't think it's worth risking this early. Could do like the loop down and grab the smith on the way, and then just do Thieves Town whenever we go into the Dark World again.
Gotcha.
Kinda don't like getting Darkhold access without hammer, it's kinda awkward. It's just a lot of bad scenarios you can find yourself in.
Hammer is pretty good.
Okay, back here. No hammer. Let's just head in anyways.
Okay.
Hammer or no hammer, at least the first 4 is always worth doing. Even if it's a pendant. Just count like the first 4, like an overworld cave almost.
Yeah.
And then like the back of the dungeon, that's like the dungeon part.
What?
It's bunny beam in there, which makes the hookshot not responding.
So what do you think?
I think we leave. I think at the 4. It's gonna be a little bit slow, but at least they still do 1 heart. You can walk out too. It was like go up here if you're walking out. Yeah. Then
Okay.
I was you have to go up here and then jump down here and then go down here.
I've like never done this, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's most of the times you never have to go out. I was like debating if it was worth walking out or not.
Dig game?
Yep. And then go back up for the smith.
Gotcha.
Now we could end up going to pod still if we want to, even after picking up the smith. But I think we might skip that for now. But if you ever not sure if you want to go to pod or not, you can always pick up the smith anyways, because Kiki overrides the smith.
What did you just? What overwrites, huh?
Yeah, you just walk into where Kiki is and the smith disappears and goes back to his normal place again.
Oh, I see. So I'm doing, yeah.
So even if you wanted to go to pod, we can still do it even if we have the frog following us.
Gotcha, that's good to know.
We have to go down here though. We can't turn him in yet.
Oh, I can't? Oh yeah, because I don't have the mirror. Duh.
Which is why I think we wanna make
doing
sure...
Stumpy?
Okay. And then hype K. But since we don't have the mirror, I think that's an extra
Incentive.
Incentive, that's the word I was looking for. To not go to pod.
Gotcha.
Because we kind of want to get the smith in, so we have at least half of the smith chain done without the mirror. Otherwise, we can get forced to do that later on. It would be quite inefficient for us to do it at that point. I think if we don't get mirror or hammer here, just save and quit and go turn in the smith.
And turn in the smith.
Turn in the smith, then go back into the dark mode again. We could do Skullwoods before heading down to Feasttown if you feel comfortable with that in this gear.
I mean, I have tons of resources. I can do Skull Woods. I just don't know, like, if it's worth it. I probably wouldn't do it if it were me, but
it's usually, it has progression quite often. honestly.
Okay.
And it is a place that we can like full clear.
I'm sold. I'll do
never
it.
have to like come back to again. So I think that seems worth it before Thieves Town.
Okay. I noticed we never went and did Hyrule.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 treasure there.
Hyrule Castle is still open. It's not. Oh well, did we get the map?
There's 4 treasures left. That's my counter above the bosses.
Oh, okay, I see it there. Okay, so I guess we did get the map then. But yeah, it is something we have open at the moment.
But I'm doing Skullwoods for now.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
It's a fairly fast dungeon to do, even if it ends up being nothing.
Now, because I have the red cane, do I do
Yeah, definitely do it on the way. So my train of thought here is, if we get nothing here, we'll head down to Thieves Town, clear that out, and then we could, well, it kind of depends on what we get by then, but if we still have nothing after that, we'll most likely do either Hyrule Castle or head over to Catfish Pyramid / Port. Pretty much our only 2 options at that
Okay.
point. Not having mirror before heading over to Pod is kind of awkward, but I think maybe heading over to Pod over a castle could still be worth it. Would not be too surprised to see some progression in Pod. At that point, if we still don't have anything. This guy is worth it, so we can guarantee having a small key when we get to the front. Gotta love have magic.
Yeah.
Nice man. That's our first item, right? Guess we got a small key.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a small key for.
So I walk up, check that chest that I always forget. That thing kills me. I always just walk down like an idiot after I kill Mothula.
It's an easy mistake to make. One of our more scary options, you kind of walk out from here, it's not worth that walking. And one of our scary options open as well is Ice Palace without hammer, which also is a pendant. Kind of disgusting.
Oh,
hold on, yeah. Probably
I don't know why that was so hard.
You probably just walk slightly too far to the left and then too far to the right a couple of times.
Yeah. I love those things.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun.
You can do the chest on the right side and then just fall into the pit to get back to the door closer or faster.
Okay.
And then if that's nothing, you just go full lifting. Could do the bomb jump first if you want to. And just fall into the pin again. Fun fact, pit in Swedish means stick. Except it's, okay, yeah, we can walk out here now. Except it's spelled like Brad Pitt.
Oh. Alright, so we're going to Thieves Town?
Mm-hmm.
So you are Swedish?
Yes.
Huh. How's the dance scene over there?
The dance scene?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hear good things.
I'm not much of a dancer myself.
Okay. That's not too surprising. I don't think there's that much overlap between A Link to the Past Rando and Social Dance, but thought I would ask.
What kind of dance are you talking about?
Like swing and blues dance.
Oh, okay.
I think Sweden has like a pretty surprisingly big community for it.
Would not surprise me. Yeah, it's never been my thing. Any sort of dance, really.
Understandable. And it's nobody's thing right now. The way the world is.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want to eat one of these for health.
Yep. You can take either this one, otherwise we have one in the back as well. Don't forget to bomb the floor. You can bomb the floor first and then grab the chest. Okay, that's good. One item left. So pretty good chance of no items being in the big chest.
That would be very lucky.
I mean, it's more likely there's no item in the big
True.
chest. So it's actually be unlucky.
It's lucky to not get unlucky.
Mm-hmm. We would have to lose two 50-50s in a row in order to get
It's
the
never
item in the
happened.
big chest. You don't want to kill these blue guards unless they get in your way.
That makes sense.
Okay, nice, last item is on blind. So I think skipping Harrow Castle for a bit longer could be worth it still. So we pretty much have two options. Either we go straight to Pod after this, or we go to Hyrule Castle. If we go to Hyrule Castle, we pick up the purple chest first and turn that since we're here. So that's our two options. They're there's pretty good reasons for both of them. See if our item here changes anything.
Nice. Sorry, I was in the boss fighting zone.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you say to do?
We have two options. We could pick up the chest and then save and quit, turn that in, and do Hyrule Castle, or go pod. I would personally probably do pod here. So that would be the north route here.
Okay. Jerk.
We'll do Catfish and Pyramid on the way.
Okay.
Because we're lacking good ways into a Dark World, so we want to make the most out of our
this trip
over to the other part of the Dark World. So we don't have to like go over to like East Dark World over and over again.
Yeah. I don't even have to do the current jump because I have flippers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing that weighed it over for me, I think, to go over here, because we still have not gotten any value out of our flippers as well. So most likely we got the flippers in order to get over to pod.
I would have not even remembered when I got flippers or anything like that. I haven't like been making decisions based on, you know, why did I get this item?
I think we got flippers in the thieves' hut in the forest.
Huh. Yeah, true.
I'm doing the pyramid. You can pick up the.
What?
You could have picked up one of the what's it called, stones, and just
to kill
the guy.
That makes sense.
He gets in your way, but yeah, two-shotting him with the sword is fine too.
And pyramid.
Mm-hmm. You ready for a vanilla hammer?
Yes.
One of the classic old folklores in Hyrule Castle, in Hyrule.
Late hammer doesn't even matter because we didn't get punished in Thieves' Town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Late boots would suck though.
Yeah, no ambrosia anymore, so we're not even getting any boots in.
True.
My match earlier that with I mentored another match earlier. We had boots go move. Almost last location though.
It happens.
Yeah. Our opponent did too, so
yeah, that's fine.
That was one of those seeds. Both fire sources was locked behind pod. And
classic.
Boots were on pendant skulls. Okay, so shooter room first.
Pod with no mirror.
Yep, no mirror and no hammer. Always makes things interesting. I would probably open the middle door. Most of the times I like to go to the bow side first, but in this case it's the top one. In this case I think the middle door is fine. So we have no mirror hammer. Would have to death warp on the right side, so might as well try and see if we can get mirror hammer from the front here first.
We found 1 key so far.
Mm-hmm. Minimum 4 in the front, 6
right.
here. Could be more though.
2 keys. Check a vanilla chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anytime you go middle first, I'm kind of committed to checking the vanilla big key chest. You get a small key. Okay, let's go to the right side. Take a lot of damage on the way because we're gonna have to death warp.
I should take damage?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to death warp because we have no hammer, no mirror. So we can take the most of the damage from the spikes. Because they will do 1 heart. These only do half a heart.
Gotcha. How much damage should I take here?
Pretty much all except like 1.5. If you want to play it safe, or 2 in this case.
Okay.
Do you want to take like some hits from these guys now?
3 keys.
Yeah,
here's
this
4.
is a key as well. Now you can just go take the rest of the damage against these guys.
Okay.
And then we go to the back.
Gotcha.
Still 4 items left in here.
Yep. And 2 keys.
Yep. You could do the bomb jump, hammer jump if you want to. We already have the big key.
Does it save time?
Yeah. And
Okay.
This would be one of the cases where it would be worth doing.
I'll go for it.
Well, it saves time in case we find a hammer. Nice.
Yay. I didn't mess it up.
Yeah, I was kind of on suspense there because I'm not used with seeing like that setup for it, so I wasn't sure.
I'm sure you were a little trepidatious.
Plastic bow and pod.
I'm like dying.
Do the dark rooms first here. Or we'll do the middle chest first. And...
Oh, found all the treasure. I'm done here, right? Because I can't continue?
I'll go down and pick up a key anyways.
Oh, yeah.
You want that for when we come back. Let's save and quit and into the Pyro Castle.
Okay. Wrong way.
It works. It's not ideal, but it works.
Sometimes I forget things.
That was a Hearthstone code, right?
Yeah. Used to play a lot of Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Now, if there's boots, we cry.
I wouldn't be too surprised if our opponent skipped this for quite a while too.
True. Shovel.
I wouldn't even be surprised if this will end up being nothing and it's just stupid ice pals without hammer. How do you get Hyrule Castle chests on Dunka's tracker?
I just used the 20 for it.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
I just started at 6.
It's like, how have I never seen this option?
My friend Kappa just told me to do that, so that wasn't my idea. Oh, I should have been taking damage, right, to Death Warp?
Yeah, but we can use the green guard here, it's fine.
Okay.
You just don't kill him. You can one-shot hit this guy with the bow.
Oh. I guess I must have miscounted, right?
Yeah. There was a map still, but the last item, or the last chest is an item.
Okay. So we check this, and then save and quit.
And then we have purple chest and ice palace and the shovel left. So
yeah.
we're gonna do shovel into ice palace, I think. Ooh, okay. We'll shovel into go over to desert maybe instead.
Okay. I don't need hearts for desert.
No, it should be fine here. We can make sure that we see what's on the ledge before we head in.
Okay.
Just in case it's boots locked, then we could save and quit right after checking the first chest.
Makes sense. Damn, so it's probably ice, huh?
Looking quite likely. I mean, if it's ice, it's very likely our opponent will pretty much last location it too.
Yeah. That's fine. Vamos.
Okay. Go straight to the boss here. Because the boss could have the last item.
Okay.
So we don't need
Yeah,
to
that makes
go
sense.
to the right. Yeah. We find mirrors could end up being no, never mind. Cannot end up being a hammer in Pyramid Fairy. Because blind is actually hammer locked because of the key logic in Keystone.
Huh.
If you don't get the small key in Thieves Town, then blind and the attic is hammer locked. So you can steal the key and head down to the big chest instead of going upstairs.
I don't think I've ever been in that situation.
No,
good
no,
to think
one,
about.
No one does that, but the logic just accounts for it, just in case
Right.
you end up doing.
I have silvers, so this should be easy.
Easy peasy. You got 22 chances.
Game's too hard.
The problem with starting above like that is that when you start working with your right side to hit the next guy, you're almost always getting hit by that stone flying there.
Right. Yeah, I've seen people do it the correct way from like the middle.
Yeah, you want to kind of be in the middle with boots. You can use bonk to get to the right position.
Okay. Do I go back in for the right side for the item?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in a scenario like this, we wanna do everything we can to not isolate anything at this point.
Yeah, we've already kind of full cleared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, efficient routing ends up being or efficient clearing of all this stuff is a lot more important in seats like this where the items are in a really bad spot. It's either in Hammerless Ice Palace or Mirrorless.
Am I save quitting if I find nothing here?
Mm-hmm. Save quitting no matter what here. So
Where
let's
to?
go Ice Palace.
Otter's house?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab some hearts here.
If we get a small key, we can go for Icebreaker without getting punished. If we don't get a small key in the first chest, going Icebreaker is a little bit risky, because if we don't get a small key in the vanilla big key chest, we would have to...
Isn't Icebreaker just always faster, like regardless?
Well, we're not guaranteed to get a small key is the problem.
Alright, I don't have hammer. Shit.
But most of the times, going Icebreaker here is still okay. We got 3 chests, and we only need 1 of them.
Oh, maybe I should have bought arrows. Nah, I have silvers, that's fine.
So I think we still do Icebreaker, honestly.
Okay.
We only need we only need 1 of them to be a small key.
Gotcha.
So 3 chests, pretty good also getting a small key. And if that doesn't work out, we can just take a effort on the Spectral. So that's going to be a fast effort. don't need to hit the switch.
I don't?
No, not in this scenario.
Oh. Wait. So I just go to the right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oops.
If we don't find hammer, we're not gonna do the boss anyways, and if we find hammer, we're still gonna full clear the place. So that means we're getting our big key anyways. And at that, when you're full clearing Ice Palace in open mode, you don't need to hit the switch. Ambrosia, you want to always hit it because full clearing it could be really fast, but rarely is that going to happen in open. Okay, go straight down. See if we get a small key here, otherwise we take it the fork on the spikes here. Okay, nice.
Go left?
Mm-hmm.
And do I go up or left?
Freezer, so left. Because we don't have a small key to go up.
Right. Where to?
Big chest.
Oh, I have hook shot. Right.
And then we head over to the iced tea room from this route. You can just walk around here.
Okay. You have never been in this situation?
Mm-hmm. There's a key up here. Yeah, and then the switch is on the right side here. Yeah. Okay. We're done here. Save and quit.
Save and quit? Okay.
Got 2 items.
I did get 2 items, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where
Go
to?
to portal as CAC. And head to the bumper ledge.
Okay.
And if that's not it, we only have purple chest left.
Sure. What a seed.
Mm-hmm. Hammerless Ice Palace and mirrorless purple chest without the hammer. That's like 2 of the most annoying things you can run into.
Makes me worry that we missed something. Like, I am bad with a tracker. But you're tracking it too.
Yeah, it's the only options.
Do I go up here?
Go. You can go up here, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's about the same without the boots. Just walk right here, and then don't go up to the pit. Just keep going right here.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. And there you go. Right, and then up here onto the bumper ledge. There's our hammer. Cool seat.
Wait, what?
Cool seed.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Okay, so with the hammer, still don't have a lot of great options.
Wait, how do I do this?
Just hook shot over.
Right.
And then just use the cape here. Have you never had to do this before?
It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. You can charge your sword and then release it when you fall down to spin the guy who's attacking you here.
Do I save quit here?
No, let's head on to hammer pegs.
Right. we can still get lunchbox.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I meant why you could like charge your sword. And then
I
just
see.
release the spin when you.
I was not
that.
processing language. I can only think about one thing at a time. Alright, do I have a potion? I might have a potion.
Oh, you have a green one.
Okay. Whatever. I don't need health.
We're saving quitting soon anyways. Right after we're picking up the purple chest, we're saving quitting. So our options are still kind of bad. It's this, Pyramid Fairy, which is like the only okay one. And the rest is like, go back into Ice Palace, or go the long way over to Pendant Hera. So, yeah, see, it still kind of sucks, even after getting Hammer. Just take the purple chest, and I guess you just didn't quit here.
Oh, okay.
And then walk from Link's house. I guess Magic Bat is on Logic now too. And it's super isolated as well. And we had no way of not having it isolated because of the lack of a mirror.
It could be the mirror itself.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do Great Fairy.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing after this. That's the only decent option right now. Let's do that.
Okay.
And then we have some serious soul searching to do on what to do next. Because all of our options are really bad. Just like, what bad options do we want to do first? Save and quit after this. Okay, I think going back into Ice Palace is the best worst option right now.
Okay.
You can buy a potion on the way if you want to. There's we're passing by a shop.
Oh, true. I will.
I think I have a B.
Whoops.
Let's do Icebreaker again. You don't need to hit the switch this time around as well.
I do have to hit the switch.
No.
I don't? Why not?
You have big key and you have small key, so you can just take the stairs down.
Oh, okay.
And then you have the cane to use instead of the block.
Wow, I've never even like thought about whether I have to hit the switch or not. I just always do it. This is enlightening.
The last item is going to be in that hammerlock chest, or it's going to be in the boss. Probably want to do the boss either way because it's a green pendant.
Right.
Nice.
There it is.
Do the boss too for the green pendant.
No, where do I go? Left?
Yep. Let's go full left here. And then drop down.
And I walk up here?
Mm-hmm.
Never done it this way.
Powder this if you want to.
Good call.
You just place the cane block here.
Huh.
You can do that routing if you're full clearing this dungeon in open mode. But you have to be committed to full clearing it if you're doing it. If you're not sure if you want to full clear or not, then hitting the switch is better. Like if you're like one item from the mode, you might want to hit the switch in case you get your good mode item super early. Almost one of the last fish that they left. I guess those two. So save and quit, go turn in the green pendants.
Okay. And then I'm heading to pod. No, I don't have the mirror. Fuck.
Yeah, we can do pod later. There's no items left in there, so we can just do it whenever we're in
Oh,
go
true.
mode. Because when we're in go mode, we're gonna have the flute.
Yeah.
So we can just flutify whenever we're in go mode.
And probably save and quit.
Yep, definitely save and quit from here. I think we do magic bat before we head up to Hera.
Okay.
Okay, that's required. So that's some good news. Doesn't give us immediate progression, but it's definitely required. Sync.
Batter, and then we're going to save and quit and go to Hera.
Mm-hmm. Unless Bat has something good. Honestly, even if Bat has something good, we still go up there.
Wow. This is a great seed to come back to rando running with.
Mm-hmm.
I get to refamiliarize myself with the whole game.
With Aether, Turtrock is open now as well, but we want to do Hera first anyways because we don't have the mirror.
Gotcha.
Because we know where the ice rod is, but we need mirror in order to get the ice rod.
Right, it's Spectacle Rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is like the ultimate bad option after bad option, see? Like, the only thing we're handed are like really bad options. Okay, so go up the mountain. Could actually do Spike Cave first if we want to here.
Should I? Where should I go? Up or to the right?
Yeah, let's do Spike Cave first.
Okay.
I think that's pretty okay to do first.
I do not know spin speed. It's too hard. Oh yeah, I don't have boots anyway.
So it's fine.
I forget things.
Sometimes
I forget things.
Don't get to escape. Stay quiet. And then hook shot over. Head over to Hera first, do the tablet and then into Hera. Yeah, this is definitely one of those seeds where there's gonna be no one ever who God modes a seed like this. If they do, I would have some
I hope you're right. At least Ice Palace was required. That's really good to know.
It's required double dip as a pendant. That's kind of good.
Oops.
But yeah, that's some good news for us at the moment, for sure. Because our opponent could end up having E first go move potentially. Unless like our progression is actually in top rock.
Herapat?
Mm-hmm. I like there's a million different setups for this.
Fortunately, I got it. Do I drop through here?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Get the other chest first. Do you feel comfortable with this bomb jump? Otherwise, doing that is fine. We'll have to... No, that's probably not going to be worth it. Just drop instead.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I said yes to dropping down there, I realized we didn't have the boots, so we should have dropped in the other one.
I see.
Came right down to the...
I didn't really give you time to answer.
Yeah, I'm so used to having boots, doing Herapod. So at that point it doesn't matter because you can use Bonk back.
I don't need no boots for Harapod.
I pretty much only do the boots Harapod setup, so I'm like in my head you always have boots
right.
Harapod. If it's not on the boss here, we kind of have to do
basement
before Tart Rock. It's far too risky to skip it, I think. You don't want to slash him. Well, now you want to slash him one more time, because otherwise he's gonna get spin speed. Well, not spin speed, whatever. Yeah, what's the basement?
Well, we've unlocked the Master Sword pedestal.
Yep. And every potential item we need could be there, except for Ice Road, I guess.
So I'm doing this, and then am I saving quitting?
We want to set up a death warp here, so you just let these guys hit you a lot.
Oh, take damage?
Mm-hmm. Don't want all of them to hit you. Like when you're on 2 hearts, you can, or you're gonna be like on 2.5 hearts, you can stop taking damage. And then let the last guy hit you, so you're like on 1.5 hearts. That way you're safe in case you take accidental damage that you don't death warp too quickly. Now just let this one hit you.
Oh, never mind.
That's fine. Just death warp on these guys after on the Stalfos guys here after you've done in this room. I was so screwed. That was gonna be a refill.
We're not so unlucky as that. Save and continue, right?
Yeah. And then go over to Top Rock.
Okay. Even though we can't get Ice Rod yet, we just best chance of having Mirror here.
Yeah, there's we only have this and pedestal open, so
true.
Most likely a place for progression is in Turf Rock right now, and it's looking quite likely that it's a required double dip. Whatever the progression is in here, the best thing would be mirror, because then we could just... No, actually we'd have to double dip it completely anyways, because we're losing our portal by grabbing dice, right? This seed sucks.
Nah, it's cool. Great seed.
So unfortunately we're gonna have to skip Mimic Cave, but I'm not sure a choice
Yep.
in the matter. fire rod the pokey here. It's not gonna die to double swim with Master Sword. When you have Master Sword and you have to fire rod them like that, it's better to to switch to Kane when you get into that room, because then you get some preview of like where they're heading, so you can get like a pause buffer in almost.
I see.
So like you see their positioning, so you know if where you need to go in order to like not take damage.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, mirror out.
Okay.
Go grab the ice rod. Okay. Now we have all the mirror spots open, which unfortunately are spread out everywhere, giving us like a million bad options again. You just jump down to it. And then you just walk over to Touch Rock again. So mirror was early at least, so we don't have to redo most of. Like double dipping Touch Rock here is fine. The only annoying part is like walking back and forth. A late mirror in Touch Rock would have been much worse, at least.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I was low. I'm usually like full health going into TR. So I didn't expect to die there.
That's fine. It was so early, so that death isn't too painful.
Pretty bad. I had a potion too, and a cape and all.
It happens sometimes.
True.
We learn from our mistakes.
True.
We do have powder, so you can like refill your health a little bit later here. So I think after Touch Rock, we might want to do Swamp Palace, and then do the tablet into K45, into Pedestal, and then Graveyard Ledge. If we're still nothing.
All I retained was Swamp next.
Yes, I think so. That's we finally have some crystals we can full clear, so we should probably go for that first. And we're potentially only one item from Goodwood. Flute could be Goodwood at this point.
Wait. How did I end up here? What?
Yeah, go. I'm sorry, I was looking at the map tracker for a second. Did you get the big chest? Vanilla big key chest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I have no idea what I did.
You didn't backtrack after you got the chest. You took the pipe to the other direction, I imagine. Just looking at the map tracker, trying to see if there was any other routes we wanted to do. Do both Mimic Cave and Big Chest here. Because even if there's a flute in like the Big Chest, we don't know about medallions yet, so
right.
Just checking Mimic it as well. I think it's worth it, no matter what. I'm gonna hit them with your hammer. Yeah, because you have Massive Sword.
Immediately forgot, but it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Tough TR.
We're gonna have some nice safeties going into the boss fight, so that's nice for us.
True.
With this gear, are you comfortable with doing hammer Trinex?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, because that would be our fastest way of beating Trinex here. 5 shots per head with the hammer. So you do like 3 hits and then 2 hits and then switch to the other head.
I'm not sure I can do 3 hits.
That's fine. Then you just do 2, 2, 1.
Yeah.
If you're not getting 3 hits, then you want to do 2 on the fire head first, and then do all of the ice head, and then come back to the fire head. Because otherwise, the ice head is gonna freeze down like half the room by the time we get to him.
Okay.
But the fire head is gonna be vulnerable first, so we always want to get our first hits on him.
I had to practice.
You can use skip if you want to.
Am I done?
No. This is an item on the boss.
Just use the cape.
Yeah, we get a full magic soon anyways. You can even powder anti-fairy here too if you want to.
True.
Take the one at the bottom left here if you want to powder it. You had sword beams there?
Oh, oops.
You can pick up the magic, yeah, before hitting the...
So you're saying hit him twice with the hammer and then switch?
Yeah.
To the fire?
Yeah, then switch to the ice head. No, we hit him 5 times. So over.
And then keep going?
Mm-hmm. Keep going, ice head. Two more hits.
Thought it would be dead already.
Yeah, sometimes the number of hits on the Ice head can kind of change because sometimes he gets like extra splash damage from the fire rock. 2 more hits on the ice head. Yes. And 5 hits in total here. 2. Nice. Well done.
Not too bad.
Okay, so 7 quid, do Swamp Palace.
Okay.
Then we do the tablet and K45 after,
Gotcha.
if we're still not in go mode. This is one of those strange scenarios where we have like all 3 pendants, but it's not worth rushing pedestal right away.
Right. We've unlocked a bunch of other stuff at the same time.
Yeah. So I think we'll want to go left side first.
I love doing left side swamp. I hate that everyone skips it.
Okay.
It lets you do another diver down. It's great.
When you're in 1 item from go mode, skipping left side swamp first makes sense, I think.
True.
Because you get to the checks in the back, which is faster first, and then if that's nothing, you can do left side, but that means no diver down on the left side. But in this case, we're quite likely to be 2 items from go mode, not 1 item. Because we only have 1 medallion, so we
right.
have to get a bit lucky on my end. So even if you were to get a flute in the back, that would probably mean we would leave left side completely at that point and put us up in a bit of a tricky situation. That was kind of rude.
Jerk skeleton.
That's actually his official name. Keep almost clicking your tracker every time you look on the track. So. Doesn't work. Nicely done.
Yahoo! Diver down is cool. I don't even do it because it's like fast. It's just cool.
Oh, you should be doing it.
Well, there's that too.
I mean, it doesn't hurt that they overlap sometimes.
Yeah.
Cannot hold diagonals when you're pushing blocks.
I just found that out.
Nice tempered sword. It's always nice to have.
No Master Sword Ganon for me today.
Got silvers too. It's pretty sweet.
Did I get the big key?
Nope. Not yet. So hopefully it's just a map where a big key in the big shoes.
Dang. Do I go back?
After the boss.
Okay. It's not faster to do it in the same trip?
No.
Good to know.
Especially not without boots. Solid fight.
I'm going back in.
Yeah. We already have so much stuff isolated. We don't want to keep isolating more stuff.
True.
We don't even have stuff isolated because of our radar, which is...
It's just the game.
Yeah, let's see, it kind of forced stuff to be super isolated. Some of the more awkward ways too.
And am I saving quitting after this?
No, mirror, and then do the tablet, and then head to K45.
Okay.
Okay. Could be good. Okay, go up to K45.
And saving quit after this?
We can walk up from here.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about if it's worth saving recording or not here. Just don't go into the portal, just walk straight up here. Then head up to the pedestal.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm not sure if this sank might have been faster here. I wasn't sure in the scenario, to be honest. It's probably quite similar.
And I go far left?
Yeah.
Exit?
Yeah, I think it's pretty similar in the time investment to get the pedestal.
Guide me exactly where to go, because I never do pedestal.
Okay, so go straight up. It's gonna be a thief here. Take the left one. And then the right one over here. And then up left here.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, this is much faster, I'm sure.
No, I mean, that's okay. Let's go down to the portal. Just go down the same way you came.
Okay.
Gotta go fast is the flavor text on pedestal if it's boots.
Oh, I see. That would have been nice.
Now we go right here. Down to the portal. Go to Graveyard Edge, which has to be progression, so it's gonna be flute or boots, or I guess mushroom.
Up and right?
Yeah. Go same way with it to get to...
yeah, Bumper Cave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always terrified that I mismarked something when I'm doing these like final checks. Like, I've just mismarked my map so many times that I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna find it in any of these places. My map is just messed up.
Yeah. I know that feeling for sure.
I guess that's why you don't use the map. You just keep it in your head.
Nah, it's more in like because of cross keys. It's so easy to just miss something. Just missing one single entrance that you thought that you went into or something like that can be super punching.
Cross keys sounds intimidating.
It's it definitely is to some degree, but it's also really fun and rewarding.
I can see that.
Okay, so now we go straight back to the town, activate our flute, head to Mire, see if we're in go mode. If not...
Do I need to take my portal?
No, you just want to go activate the flute.
Right, because I'm using my flute immediately.
If, yeah, so this is like go mode one way or another, pretty much. Because if we don't have the right medallion, then boots are going to be in the Mire area anyways, and then we can get bombos from desert. So this is pretty much go mode.
Yahoo!
Let's see, we never had to check Lumberjack.
Never had to check where?
Lumberjack, so we can feel good about skipping that.
Oh, true.
But yeah, this seed was mean.
We're not gonna get a very fast time, but that's okay. I think our opponent probably won't either.
Yeah, I haven't see this mean in a while. In terms of the progression chain, at least.
Do I check this? Am I in go mode?
You're in go mode.
So I don't need to do that.
Yeah, we can skip. The one thing we can skip. Unlikely we get anything we need there anyways. Like anything that
so it's just a no boots required type of game.
Yeah, we might still get boots and get a star looking for the big key. Or even here looking for the big key. But it's good to know that our opponents could not have go moded Swamp Palace as well. So us heading to Swamp Palace right away, it's not a waste.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check the spike floor first.
To the right?
Mm-hmm. Bridge. Don't forget to grab the key, yeah.
Don't forget to do what?
Grab the key.
Oh yeah.
Which you did get. Also, you don't want to kill the enemies in that room with the torches. Because the torches start shooting fireballs after you feel them.
I see.
That's why you just ignore them. Go do the torch chest here first. Do like the upper one here. If this is a small key, then the big key is gonna be vanilla. If it's not a small key, then we'll skip the cutscene chest.
Okay.
It's something to think about when in go mode in my ear. Because if that chest is a small key, big key always has to be vanilla. Because of some weird key logic.
Huh.
Then we go over to the right side here, the map chest.
Is that a fairy or a bug?
Those is a B. Take the shortcut here. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, it was a B? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a B. No, we can go, well, we can't go straight up here because we don't have a small key, so we have to go back. But we do have a red potion and a green potion still.
True.
If you want more safeties, we could buy a potion before getting started.
Do I have enough magic? Yeah, I have double magic, so it's fine.
Yeah, you have a lot of magic here. Are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Spooky.
Totally worth it, assuming I get it.
Yeah, for sure. But you have to shoot a fire rod shot instead of, because you don't have boots. Oh, sword beams.
I have to hope that worked.
I think sword beams works. I'm not sure.
Yeah, my timing was weird though. I'm not sure I got it.
I always just use the fire rod when I don't have the boots, because you're always gonna have fire rod if you're doing spooky.
Yay!
Looks like it worked. Nice. Yeah, spooky saves quite a lot of time here. Well, it saves like at least 18, maybe like 25 seconds or something like that, I think. It's about the same amount of time save as doing like dive it out left side swap. You have some arrows.
This is faster there, right?
Silver arrows is definitely faster. So you one shot all of this one.
Oh. Oops.
That's fine. Don't forget we still need to do a pod.
And then all I have right now is a bug, a green potion. I don't need to buy potions, right?
We can make that decision after pod if you want to. That's up to you. I can't really answer that question for you because it's so dependent from person to person.
I shouldn't need potions. But maybe I'll buy them, just to be safe.
The upside with buying them is you can play a lot more risky in Ganon's Tower.
Yeah.
You can like damage boost and stuff without having to worry. You can just like spam your fire rush whenever you want to.
I just like knowing I have them in case.
That's honestly one of the upsides of having the potions.
Get to be less nervous.
Yeah, because you know you have something to lean back to in case something goes wrong. Or maybe I should have used light and said he had potions. And you would have played like super confident. Okay, so here's you straight to the boss.
Dang, I was unlucky. I messed up my sword beams.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
No big deal.
And now you got sword beams back to mess you up. Nice, Jamarians. There we go. So if you want potion, now would be the time.
I think I'll buy them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a quick drop to 2. The current needs to be in, you can buy 2 blues if you want.
Yeah.
That should make us be super safe. Flute to 1 and go take the Tart Rock portal. We're hook shotting over. You have to take the portal.
Whoops. I forget that about 50% of the time. It's really hard to remember.
You also remember it 50% of the time now.
True. I'm doing great. Stupid mountain mole.
Yeah, dead rocks are... They just be like that sometimes.
Should I like use my cape to not take damage here?
Nah, I think you're fine. You can hook shot and if you want to. You can slash this guy.
Oh. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you normally have time to go up and slash him before he shoots.
That interrupts his shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I always have boots. It's like, I only know how to deal with it with boots.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't experienced bootsless runs often enough.
You're a lucky man.
True.
So I normally go Hope Room, and if I get a small key, go to the right side.
Yeah.
That is usually my suggestion to people. I think that's the only way to do this, but I think that's the most beneficial way of it.
I'm down.
The thing is, like, if you don't go right side and your opponent does it, then you stand in a position of losing a lot of time if the big key is over there. If you go right side and your opponent don't, you lose a little bit of time, but it's not even close compared to what you stand to lose if you skip right side. And I think a lot of more experienced runners do right side first, so I think a lot of mentors are probably gonna tell their runners to do right side.
Right.
Kinda increases.
Do I mirror here?
Grab the small key first, go into the portal,
Right.
Get the small key. And now we go full lift.
Imagine it's on this.
That would have been a bit sad. But even if it was on the torch, the by far most likely place to find boosts
Elsewhere in GT.
Yeah. No. Yeah, you have to try that over there.
Nice.
Bet that mushroom is our boots. Just because.
Possible.
It probably isn't, but it would be kind of fun in a sad way. Find big key here in render room. I think it's still worth to check the rest of the chest for a potential bird.
But you would keep checking?
Yeah, you just check the last one in the mirror. Just in case of boots.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, boots. I was like, what do I need? I have silvers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I never marked. Very good.
That's fine. The game marks it for you.
I'm glad I have potions right now.
Mm-hmm. Got powder as well, so that's another good safety on the way up here.
True.
So yeah, just go ham with the stretch you feel most comfortable and consistent with here in the gauntlet. If you don't think that you're gonna get him with the silvers here, you can just go full fire rod if you want to.
I'll try silvers.
Oh, almost. One got away.
Sure.
Switch to cane.
Oh, these with no boots. He's like, what do I do?
Yeah, on the next room with on the long bridge, I usually switch to hook shot. The first hook shot is gonna miss because it's gonna hit the invisible one. Everyone is gonna aggro, and then you stun them all. But you have enough health.
Yeah, that sounded too complicated. Just ram through it.
Yeah, in this case, we definitely have the health of just being able to tank through. The only scary part is if they hit you from the side and you fall down and you have to redo the bridge. Switch to hook shot. Yep. 1 slash and 1 spin is enough here. Yes.
Oh god.
Trying to walk in the middle.
That was so lucky that it was only that bad. That could have been so much worse for me. I'm really bad at that with no boots.
Yeah, it's awkward without boots. I think that counted as a double. Not 100% sure though. Okay, dude. Nice.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Was that a free cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Alright, and I have cape, so I can make it a quick phase 2.
Yeah.
Not worried about running out of magic or anything. And I have silver arrows. Don't let me forget, I have silver.
Yeah, for sure. Like, if he gets in an awkward position, you just cape through the fire bats. Yeah, get your cape here. Get you out silvers.
I'm gonna do the glitch first, because I'm worried.
Can bait out the fire bat.
Yeah.
Nice. Can wait for him to come back down. That should be at the wall. Nice. Light the torch one more time now. GG's, dude.
GG's.
Well played.
Thank you. Mostly not too bad. Mostly it was the seed being messed up.
Yeah, that was a really bad seed. It was like,
let's see how we did.
No good way of routing this one cleanly. Just
looks like we got there with this run. Thanks for my second win. GG Otter, would you and your mentor like to join for an interview? And what do you say?
Yeah, for sure. You know what channel you need?
Yeah, there's like a green room or something.
Yeah, jump in there and they'll pull us into the interview.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll see you there then.
Okay, yeah.
I almost jumped into one of...
Oh, not too far back, but GG's.
GG.
Otter and Walther.
Yo, GG's.
So what did you think of this seed, and why do you hate it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly, though.
Was there something weird?
So at what point, like while you're going through the seed, obviously it's a long seed. Do you feel ahead? Do you feel behind? Like where's your mindset? You know, as you get the quake on swamp and you get ether kind of on green pendant, all of those things happening. How does that make you feel throughout the seed?
So for me, just seeing that like I'm checking the absolute last thing I can check, I feel like, oh, I must be behind, but I was trusting that, you know, Walter knew what he was doing. And then when we got what was in Ice Palace, it was like we got something.
Cape. Yeah, first cape.
What did the
your cape that led to your hammer?
What did the pendant do though?
It
gave you ether from the.
Oh yeah, so both of those being required was like, that was a big relief moment for me. Like Ice Palace needed to be done. We just did it. Like, I don't know, irrationally or rationally, like that made me feel better that those things turned out to be needed. It wasn't some like situation. So what I was worried about was that Hyrule, which we did quite late, might have like boots or like hammer or some kind of easy progression that we missed for a long time. But that didn't really come to pass. So after that, I was fine.
Yeah, so we didn't exactly see on the restream. We were kind of talking about it. Did you know that hammer was on bumper ledge before you got cape? Or
no.
Did you not scout that? Because we hadn't thought you...
I had no idea. We just went there as soon as we got the cape. I think Walter just figured like, well, we have to follow our progression here. And we were like, oh, well, there's the hammer. Total surprise.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to mention that we should check that on our first trip over to Pod, but I don't think seeing a hammer there would have changed our routing that much, honestly.
Yeah, because Hub did check it out, and so we knew where the hammer was for a good while. Had no idea where that cape was, and we were just kind of whittling it down. You know, really liked the aggressive play back into Ice Palace, and once you got that, you kind of followed that up. Any thoughts on, you know, just, were you worried about the boots until you went left side? Like, did you go right side just hoping you'd find the big key? Any thought ever that the boots were going to come into play there on the torch?
When we walked into that room, I was like, hey, you know, it would be funny. But no, I mean, we weren't really thinking about it. I wrote off the boots a while ago. I even considered they might be in Meyer's shed, and I was like, I'm not going to even check it. I'm just rolling. I don't need boots. God, it would be ironic, though, if they were in Meyer's shed, and that's the one thing we didn't check in the whole game.
Yeah, because when we were watching, it looked like you two were having a conversation, because it looked like you headed towards Meyer shed, and then opted just not to do it, so...
Yeah, I mean, there was no, like, disagreement. I was just, like, automatically walking towards Meyer's shed, because without thinking about it, I was like, ooh, just go get Meyer's shed. But then I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in go mode. I don't need to, so...
I feel like at that point we had earned a skip.
Yeah. With the amount of stuff you guys checked, you definitely did earn the ability to skip at least something.
Yeah. Just to prove that we can. You don't have to 100% the game.
It sure tried.
Yeah, this was like a routing nightmare, because there was like no good way of efficiently routing everything in a good way, and it was like pretty much only bad option after bad option for a long time.
Yeah, so many required double dips too. That always feels bad when you have to go in, especially like with Turtle Rock, where you see the ice rod out there and you don't have the mirror yet, expecting to, you know, probably get the mirror in Turtle Rock, which you did. And then knowing like, well, as soon as I see that, I know I have to leave, come right back in.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky that the ice mirror was early, because
yeah, it could have been Laser Bridge.
Much of the dungeon at least, yeah.
And then what I have been able to set up, that portal outside Laser Bridge. Does that work?
Nah, because we have the mirror to get the ice rod.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. We need the mirror to be used. Yeah, so that would have really sucked.
Yeah, so even though it's a double dip, at least it was a relatively kind one.
Yeah, I mean, I had a bad Turtle Rock anyway, just because I had the death on the chain chomps, but that was probably like the low point of the run for me. that I was not used to going into TR without full health. I'm usually going into TR like at the end of the run, so like I've hit mountain and I have full HP. Then I went into Chain Chomp's room. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I had like 6 hearts or something. So that was just an ugly mistake. I had a potion and I had cape, you know. But other than that, like nothing really major like irked me about the run. It just took forever because of the seed, which you can't like blame yourself for.
Yeah, speaking of Turtle Rock, you did something in Turtle Rock that both Kaze and I thought was quite interesting. You did the hammer strats, but you started off with the ice rod and hit the firehead, and then moved over and did the other one, which we both really like that play, because if you're going to do that other head first, you can get those first couple of hits in.
Yeah,
Was
all
that
credit to Walter.
your call?
That was not my call, that was Walter. I am not that experienced doing hammer triangles. So
yeah, I've seen a lot of people, you know, going back and forth. Is it better to do the fire head or the ice head first, because you want to block the ice head from putting ice on the ground? And you guys just had the solution of, hey, why not both?
Yeah, kudos to him, because that was his call.
That was a really good play. I really liked that.
And it ended up being a pretty quick boss fight, considering like I know I can't really do 3 and 2 with the hammer. Like I've tried before. It's not realistic for me. I'm not like that quick. So just doing 3 cycles sort of per head ended up being sort of fine.
Yeah, that was really well played.
Collection rate 174. I just want to note. It's come up on my screen. That's the highest I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, with this seed, I am not surprised. Are there any other moments of the seed that you really, you know, like that really stick out in your head, or any aha moments or anything like that, or just kind of all around just kind of a slow grind?
Mostly that. I mean, there's a big relief when we realized after I killed Blind that we didn't have to go back in with the hammer, because I'm sure we would have ended up doing that the way the seed progressed. So that was a small mercy of the seed. What about you, Walter? I've been hogging the...
Right after we did Death Mountain was kind of fun, because we were like, well, let's go over to Sashala because it's most likely a lamp or a flute over there. It was kind of fun to see both the lamp and the bow as well, to just go straight into Eastern. Classic move. Always hiding bow right next to the dungeon.
Yeah, that's always fun.
We actually talked about that during the stream of, you know, going over there versus to Village of Outcast, because I believe you had the Titan's Mitts and Moon Pearl at that point. Was that just because you were hoping to find the flute still in Logic over there?
It was like partly that, but it was also like there could have been a scenario where it was Hammer over there instead, and we weren't supposed to have Mitts yet. So it's kind of awkward going into Dark World without Mirror and without Hammer. So just getting those like free checks out of the way, and most likely getting back into Logic before going into the Dark World seemed to make sense.
That was all his consideration. I never remember what's in Logic, what I'm supposed to have, anything like that.
Well, GG's to you, It's Otter. That was one heck of a seed.
That's for sure.
Do you guys have any, either Otter or Walther, anything else you'd like to mention? Anything coming up? Anything to say?
GG's to Otter, and I'm glad I managed to wake up in time. I spent the first like 5 minutes of this seed still waking up a little bit, but it worked out.
Yeah, I appreciate Walter spending his time. I know he has a lot of other mentees, so thanks so much. Thanks for getting me my second win of this tournament, and thanks to you guys for doing the restream, and for, you know, are you guys organizers? I don't know. Thanks to the organizers, regardless of who they are, because this tournament has been a lot of fun for me.
I don't think we could have said it much better. Yeah, thank you to all of the people in the Go Mode community who make this possible, all of the volunteer commentators, trackers, restreamers, all that stuff. We do see Hub getting to Aga 2 now, so we will be seeing Hub move on to Ganon here shortly. And we'll probably have Hub join us for an interview after. Again, thank you, Otter and Walter, for jumping in, talking with us a little bit. You're more than welcome to hang out and chat, or you're more than welcome to watch from the sidelines. But GG's.
I'll give him his time in the spotlight. I'll just watch. But GG's, thank you.
Yep, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.